Okay, thinking about Jack and Lily, and I have been focusing on this herd car that was mentioned by the witnesses and unofficially alleged to have did 4 trips on Gerlach Road, 3 to the north and 1 towards the south. And the RCMP, as soon as they unredacted those statements, they came out shortly after and said they couldn't substantiate the witness statements. In other words, they don't have CCTV imagery to cover this car. In other words, this car wasn't caught on CCTV imagery. But I'll just go into another possibility. And this possibility is to do with satellite images. And early on in the investigation, it became clear to me that the satellite images were more or less, they weren't observed very well. In other words, in my opinion, the satellite images were more focused on the possibility of Lily and Jack actually wandering away. And for that, they seem to have been focusing on May 2nd and May 3rd. And the thing is, with May 2nd and May 3rd, there was a lot of cloud cover. So the satellite images for a walk away time frame are practically irrelevant because they're just cloudy. Nothing can be seen. But there is images from May the 1st, and I believe that early morning images of May the 2nd would be very useful as well, because there wasn't much cloud cover. There was almost clear skies and very low temperatures as well. I'll just go into that a little bit now. The CBC were already predicting very cold temperatures, and there's clear skies there from Thursday evening 6 p.m. till Friday morning around 6 a.m. So those times there would have been clear skies and clear images of that area. I'll just talk a little bit about that. Okay, this is in the documents, and this is the satellite analysis by Dr. Deborah Komar. And I'll start with section B. The locations provided by investigators were used to define a search area of 21.2 square kilometres with a time frame of interest from May the 1st, 2025 to May the 3rd, 2025. Dr. Komar's report concluded there was dense cloud cover on the day of the disappearance and intermittent dense cloud cover for May the 3rd, which limited the number of images available. There were 2 images available for purchase from May the 1st, 2025. Dr. Kamar said because the image inventory was low, the expectations of discovering anything of evidentiary value were low. Well, I'll just say that there's several problems with this, and I've already kind of alluded to them. Dr. Kamar's report was made available on June 9th, and this report, in my view, was centered around a walk-away possibility by the children. Okay, and as I said, this report was offered up on June 9th, but this report waited 3 weeks before it got looked at, because down the bottom it says, on July 2nd, I read a report written by Dr. Deborah Kamar, dated June 9, 2025, in relation to the satellite analysis and image review of the Gerlach Road area between May the 1st and May the 3rd, 2025. I also read Dr. Kamar's curriculum vitae which was provided with her report. That's a bit of like, we don't really need to know that someone's CV was read or whatever. But anyway, the point I'm getting at here is right there at point C in the last line, there were 2 images available for purchase on May the 1st, 2025. That tells me that there were 2 images available for purchase, but they were not bought. And like, to me, no expense should be spared to find Jack and Lily. It just beggars belief. And I really hope that they go back, get these images, because even though May the 1st, Thursday evening, there could be anything on that, as in positions of cars in the driveway. It might actually get a picture of a car on the road. It just can't be ignored, because there's a possibility there, and the witness statements have not been dismissed by the RCMP. They've had an ample opportunity to actually dismiss the statements, but they have not. Statements are valid, and it's my belief they should go back, get whatever images are available for the preceding time to these 2 innocent children disappearing, and review whatever they have, as in May the 1st, Thursday, had clear skies right into the early morning of May the 2nd. I actually think the RCMP have missed a trick here, and it just can't be a. This to me is an oversight. I'll just continue on. So just to summarize it up, that's those available satellite images for Thursday the 1st. They should be crystal clear, and cars and objects would be visible on them. Like, that's 2.5 mile radius. That radius reaches way up past Lairg Road, out towards Concord Bridge. It goes up past Gordon Summit, past the power transfer lines. So there's information there, and I just hope it's gathered and reevaluated for the sake of Jack and Lily. Take care and good luck.